Hey guys, it's Meredith. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about my experience with Dysport, aka Botox. No, I didn't get actual Botox. Botox is actually a type of the chemical that they inject into your face. When people say they're getting Botox, a lot of the times they're not actually getting Botox, they're getting Dysport, and then there's one other kind you can actually get. And I'm gonna go look that up right now on my phone so I can tell you guys. Okay, so apparently there's a lot, but the ones that I have gotten consultations for are Botox, Dysport, and then the other one is, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but it looks like it's Xeomin. It's Xeomin. When I went and had consultations, and I've had, I guess technically 4 at this point, those were the 3 that were offered to me. They all end up kind of averaging out to be the same price, but I've only ever gotten Dysport. I had Dysport done around March 2017. I actually did my entire forehead that time. This time I only got it from like here up, so I didn't do my 11s, which I don't know the technical name for that muscle, but I think in that world, you can just refer to these as your 11s. I still have my movement here. I'm not super expressive really with my forehead area in general, but really especially not there. I don't really tend to get lines there, so I just kind of skipped it. But this is Tuesday, what is today? Tuesday the 28th, and I had the Botox injected on April 20th. So it's been 8 days. It's almost been 8 full days and like 20 minutes. I can still a little bit see it scrunch, but like it's pretty much deadened or whatever you want to call it. The rest of this video is pretty much just going to be oh yeah, you gonna be in my video talking? Waylon's down here on the floor watching cartoons on my laptop. If you don't know, I had a baby. I don't know if you guys all follow me on Instagram, people that follow me on YouTube. This is the behind the scenes of my cool hairdo. It looks good from the front, not so much from the back. The other thing about Dysport for why I chose it the first time around and why I was fine with her using it the second time around is because from the 3 consultations I had, the consensus was that Dysport works better if you are a naturally thin person. I'm pretty petite, so that's why I went with it. The higher your metabolism, the quicker something is going to obviously be dissolved out of your system. And so I wanted to obviously go with Dysport because if it lasts longer for people that their metabolism kind of breaks things down quicker, then that was what was going to be best for me. And then I've told you guys also that for me, it wore off after about 3 months. I will say, I know that it can last a lot longer for some people. I have a friend that she's been getting it a long time, and for her, she only goes twice a year. Hers lasts about 5 to 6 months. So it just kind of depends on your body and how fast your body processes through things. I know that even though Dysport is what works well for me, or what I've chosen to use, that doesn't mean like that's what you need to use. It's just kind of what I've chosen to use. But I can't say I have anything to compare to it because that's all I've done at this point. Don't think they had to inject a ton in my forehead. They did 0.3 units. Each 0.1 unit of the Dysport that I got was around $73 plus tax, I guess, because I ended up paying $220 on the mark. When I got it done the first time, I think I paid around $150, but I don't really remember. I got a coupon off of Groupon or Living Social or one of those places, and it was for Beverly Hills Rejuvenation Centers, and they have those all over the US, so you can look that up and see if there's one in your area, and maybe you can get a coupon for it too. It was for 1 whole syringe of Dysport. I don't know what the price of it would have been if I had just gone in and bought the syringe without the coupon. Obviously it would have been significantly more, but that's the reason personally why if I do this again, I'm just gonna go back to the doctor because she only had me purchase what I needed as opposed to being forced into buying an entire syringe, which I think a lot of medical spas, and I don't know for sure about Beverly Hills Rejuvenation Center, but I think they maybe make you purchase a full syringe, and then if you don't use it, it's just kind of like one of those things you can come back and use when you need it. The doctor I went to, she did not make me do that. She just allowed me to pay for what it was that I needed. I also appreciated that because I felt like she was really conservative about what I needed. I don't personally think it hurts. I don't know, maybe I have a high pain tolerance. Needles don't bother me. I don't like getting my blood taken, and I don't like IVs, but shots don't really bother me. Needles don't bug me, but it doesn't hurt. I've been stung by a bee once, and that hurt like 1,000 times more than getting Botox does. Even if you add up all the needle pricks you get, the bee sting hurts a lot worse. So if you've ever been stung by a bee, this is gonna be nothing to you. This time I will say I did feel like a little bruised, in my forehead for like a few days after the shots. I didn't have, and I never have had the 2 times I've done it, any type of weird reaction. I vlogged pretty much every day just to show you the progression of how it settled into my face. I forgot that when you film with your phone, because I just did the little vlogs with my phone, that you have to turn your phone this way to film yourself, and you can't do it like this, because if I film myself like this, the video is actually going to be edited wrong on YouTube. It's gonna have like black bars on either side of it because I filmed vertically. So sorry about those vlog days. I forgot I needed to flip my camera horizontal. I'm gonna go ahead and plug those vlogs in right here for you guys so you can watch them, and then I'll be back at the end of the video. So I just came out of the dermatologist's office. I had to go in there for multiple things, for moles to be looked at. I have this like area on my forehead that like you can kind of see. It's like I shadow my face, but like it's like I have an indentation right here. I just went in to ask about filler for that area, and she said she just thought Dysport would fix it. And I said, do I need it anywhere else? Because I had planned on getting Botox or Dysport after I was done nursing and after Waylon was born, and it was safe for me to get it again. I only ended up using about 0.3, I guess, milliliters. I don't know what the unit measurement is, but 0.3 of the Dysport. And you can see she did it here, here. You can see right there, over there, and right there. I just did Dysport again this time because she said that's mainly what they use in their office most of the time. I asked her, is there a difference between the two? She said not really. We tend to use more Dysport. And she said it's because people like it better because it tends to settle in or become effective quicker than Botox. I guess Botox maybe takes longer to for you to start to see the results from it. But that's it, you guys. I will keep you updated on the progress of the Dysport in the days to come. I feel like I need to start this section of video with I'm Too Sexy playing in the background because it's pretty much defining my look right now, especially when I put these on. It's 10:30, the same day that I got the Dysport injections. I got the injections around 4:30 today, and probably around 5:30 I started to have like pressure in my head. And now looking back, I remember the first time I ever got Dysport that I had that same pressure on my forehead when I got the injections. It was a lot worse actually when I got the injections in March 2017 because I also got my 11 lines done, which are these right here. It just kind of feels like a headache is coming on, but it really does feel like someone's like pushing on your forehead. I don't know if you've ever had like a sinus infection or like sinus pressure, but it feels a lot like that. Like it just feels like pressure in your face, or like someone's like put a weight on your forehead. When I was eating dinner around like 6:30, I remember sitting down and being like, oh, I really feel like I'm getting a headache. Oh, I remember I had this feeling the last time I had my Dysport. I would say that's another thing, that if you get Botox or Dysport or whatever the third one is called, you will probably have that same kind of pressure in your forehead wherever they do the injections. Because you can still see I still have like full movement after only a few hours. And I will say that for my skincare routine tonight, since I got the Botox today, I didn't do like anything. I did put one serum. I washed my face, toned it, put one of my serums on that's not as intense. Like I didn't use my vitamin C serum. That's all I did. I did ask the nurse at the dermatologist's office about Retin-A on top of Botox because I know there's some things you're not supposed to do for a while. You're not supposed to like bend over for like, or like lay flat, or like get a massage, or go do yoga, or work out and get all sweaty for like, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours or something. The doctor today told me I could just, as long as I stayed up for like a few hours is what she said, or a couple of hours. I think it's just because I didn't get very many units of it. The last time I got Dysport, she said to stay upright for at least 4 hours. I made sure it was like 8 because I was paranoid. But I also got a lot more in my forehead at that point when I did that. If you're worried about that, you should do what I did the first time around and book your Botox appointment or Dysport, whatever you end up getting, with your doctor or with whatever medical spa you go to really early in the morning, so you just like have to be upright for the rest of the day. I actually have a chiropractor appointment tomorrow that I'm going to cancel, so I'm not like laying on my face in any type of like massage bed type situation because I don't really want to put any type of pressure on this. Don't lay down afterwards for a while. Don't do anything like it's going to make you sweat and open your pores, be really athletically vigorous. What else did they tell you? They told me not to use Retin-A for 24 hours. Anyways, I'll be back with you guys tomorrow to show you an update of what it looks like in the morning, and then probably 24 hours later on the dot, just for the days to come when it finally settles in, so you guys can see how long it took for it to settle in to my muscles on my face. Okay, I'm gonna go do some baby laundry and drink a Diet Coke and go to sleep. So, update on the Botox situation. I'm sitting here with Waylon on the couch. So, you can see I still have pretty much full momentum of my forehead. This is pretty much exactly 24 hours later from when I got the Dysport yesterday. I just wanted to come in and do a little update for you guys in this video so you can see kind of when it starts to settle in. I also don't feel the pressure in my forehead anymore. I woke up and it was pretty much gone. That's a little update. I'll do another update and check in tomorrow. I still have like the injection sites on my face. You can't really tell. I do feel a little bruised in some of the spots where they injected me, but it's nothing intense and it doesn't show up on my face. So it's not going to show up if you don't wear makeup the next day. And I didn't bruise at all the first time I had the Dysport done either, when I had it done a year ago, March 2017. So that's my updates. Me and Way and Alvin just hanging out. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with my check-in. Okay, so this is my 48 hours later check-in for the Dysport. I still have movement. I feel like it is firming up a little bit, or whatever you want to call it. This is just my check-in so you guys can see I still have movement. So I can feel, especially right here, which is where most of it went for me. This is my little 48-hour update. I'll see you guys again tomorrow to show you kind of what it looks like and let you know if I think the Dysport is settling into my forehead a little bit more. I forgot to do an update yesterday, which would have been 72 hours after I got the Dysport. So it's Friday and I got the Dysport done on Monday. So that's about where I'm at. I can tell it's starting to settle in, but I definitely, you can tell, still have movement. I can still raise my eyebrows. This is just my update. Got it done on Monday, and it's Friday, almost, I don't know, what's 72 plus 24?
One eternity later.
96 hours after I got the Dysport done. So I'll check in again tomorrow with you guys, hopefully, and then it'll be a full 7 days. On Monday, it'll have been a full 7 days from when I got it. So this is my Saturday update, and Waylon's over here. Say hey, girl. It's about to be a bottle and then bath time for her, but this is my Saturday update. So it's finally starting to settle in. So basically from like here up, I'm starting to get where like I don't have as much mobility on my forehead. It's been like 5 days. So I would definitely say probably by the end of the day tomorrow, the Dysport will be totally like settled into my forehead. Kind of what it feels like is, it's gonna sound weird to explain it this way, but like when I raise my eyebrows, it feels like I have a Band-Aid across my forehead. If you had like a really wide and long Band-Aid, it's like as if the rubbery part, not the part where like the cotton is that you place over the actual wound, but like where the rubbery part is, it feels like as if I had that here and I can like just feel it on my face more as I'm scrunching up. You're just like wondering, well, is it gonna feel weird? What's it feel like once I get Dysport? Is it annoying, like the feeling? I don't think it's annoying, it just kind of feels like you have a Band-Aid on your forehead. I don't know how else to explain it. Unless you've gotten it, you're not gonna understand that. I wanted to explain that too because I'm trying to explain everything about Dysport from my personal experience. So if you've never gotten it before, you kind of have a full rundown of what somebody else thinks about it and what every bit of it feels like. That's pretty much it for how it feels and looks so far. I will see you guys tomorrow again to come back in with another update. But this is my Saturday night, y'all. This is just a little peek into it. Daddy's away at fantasy football with his friends and we're at home drinking bottles of milk and popping bottles. We're popping bottles over here and watching some Disney movies. Hope you guys have a good Saturday night, and I'll see you again tomorrow. So here's my Sunday check-in with you guys, and I just realized I've been filming all of my videos on my phone vertical, so when I go to edit that part, when I did my vlogs for the other days this week, the videos are going to be like this, and the sides are probably gonna have like black panels on them. I just forgot you have to do it this way for it to come up right on YouTube, so sorry about that, but this one will be correct. This is Sunday night. Waylon's asleep in the room. This is my bathroom, and she sleeps in our room with us, and Brendan's asleep on the couch. And it's like 8:30, so I'm the only one awake in my house, and all my dogs are asleep. But this is my little update. I still have movement. You see, like, from here down, I have movement. She just gave me injections here in the upper part of my face. She didn't go lower than, like, right here. But that's about all the movement I have, and I, like, can raise this eyebrow by itself, and I can't anymore. That's, like, the face I make when I try to do it. I know, I look ridiculous. I would say it probably took 5 days and about, I don't know, a night's sleep. So not a full 6 days for it to get pretty much all the way frozen. Frozen forehead. If that's what you're looking for, that's what Botox does. Again, I got Dysport. I know everyone, Botox is like the word Kleenex. It's not like actually Kleenex, it's tissues, but the brand Kleenex kind of like, for whatever reason, stuck and everybody calls tissues Kleenex, but it's actually Dysport that I got. I wanted to check in and then also tell you guys sorry that I filmed all the other vlog days the wrong direction. But anyways, that's my check-in. I'm gonna go wash my face. I got my nightly treat, my Diet Coke and my lime juice, and I'm gonna go watch Real Housewives of Dallas. It's like, I watch that one, and then I like Orange County, the like original, like OG Real Housewives. I hope you guys had a good weekend, or whatever day of the week it is that you're watching this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is going to be my, what is this, like my 6th day of vlogging and telling you guys how the update of the Dysport settling in is going. Here's kind of the update. You can see I have a little bit of movement still. I would say that, I will say one thing that did kind of wear off is I remember I told you guys on one of the days that like it does kind of feel like there's like a band-aid up here. I don't know how else to explain it. That feeling went away. Whatever day I told you that, it lasted maybe like the next day and then maybe like one more day, but I don't have that feeling anymore. That's pretty much it. So I guess I will just see you guys tomorrow when I finish filming all this up. Okay guys, so I hope all of those vlogs were just kind of helpful in showing you what getting Dysport looked like for me from day to day and how quickly it settled in and what it felt like. And obviously you've seen kind of how it looks on your face after about 8 days or a full week. I am going to continue to get it as long as like we're not trying to have kids or about to try to have kids. For me, you know, I know a lot of people look at me and they're like, you don't need Botox, Meredith. Well, duh, that's why I get it. I get it because I don't need it, because I want to never get to a place where I need it. If I get to a place where I need Botox, to me I waited too long. I look at Botox like I look at any type of skincare thing, like I look at how I wash my face morning and night and do all the things I do. It's preventative. I'm trying to take care of what I have and maintain. So that's why I get it. It doesn't have to be for you. I know some people are into doing everything supernatural and they don't want to put any type of like foreign something like that in their body. I totally get that. Everyone's allowed to do to themselves what they feel comfortable doing. This spending money now prevents me from having to spend way more money later. That's just my choice and how I feel about it. My recommendation too would be go get a consultation at multiple places. Go see a dermatologist, get a consultation, go to a couple of med spas, get consultations, look up reviews. Like if you're gonna buy one of those coupons, before you buy it, look up reviews on that med spa and the exact nurse that people went to. So when you book your appointment, you can book with the nurse that people said they went to that did a really good job. If I don't have a referral, that's the next best thing to getting a referral is looking up reviews. So I highly recommend you to do that, especially when it comes to doing something like injecting a chemical into your face. I did that before I bought my Botox coupon or Dysport coupon back a year ago. I was a little snooty or whatever you want to call it. I bought my coupon to a med spa that it's in like a fancier part of Dallas because I felt like, okay, if they're in this part of Dallas, the women that go there to get this done, like they're gonna want it done right and they're willing to spend their money to have it done correct and done good. And so I felt good about buying a coupon to this place based on location. I don't know if you want to call that snooty. I don't know. That's kind of how I look at it. I'm like, okay, if they're in such and such part of Dallas, the women that probably go and have this done on a regular basis are going to really care about who does this to them. So like, that's where I want to go. Make sure and feel 100% about where you're going first. I'm long-winded, sorry. I just want to give you all the information and be as helpful as I can be on this topic. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this and that it was somewhat helpful and explain some things to you. If there's any additional things that you want to know about or details that I left out about or things you want to know, you can leave it in the comment section down below. Hopefully I answered most of the basic questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.